Hey, love bugs. Welcome to God and I. I'm your host, Key, and this is just a quick little snippet to get to know me better and give some insight on why I started this podcast. Again, my name is Kiana, but you can call me Key. I am a 29-year-old married to my snuggle bug, Josh, and mother to a boss toddler, Nova. I'm a Navy veteran who wouldn't trade the experience but wouldn't go back. I have a bachelor's in healthcare administration and worked jobs from retail to transportation to healthcare. Now, let me tell you, each job has definitely helped shape me into the person I am today. It has also opened my eyes to what my passion is career wise. Growing up, I always wanted to work in healthcare. Y'all, I used to watch medical shows like no other, to the point my mom used to tell me to change it, especially when it got real, real. But that never stopped me, and let me tell you, if I had tablets or technology like these little chickens have today, then I would have been sucked in deeper into those videos and shows. During that time, though, we had dial up. I know some of y'all know about that. The noise it would make when you were connecting to the internet and how you couldn't use the phone. Yeah, definitely dated myself with that. With that being said, I always had the passion to care for people and be the handyman at the same time. If you needed help putting something together or just someone to give unconditional support, then I was the one you would come to. Because I was the oldest, I had a different kind of pressure on me than my siblings. By the way, I have five. My brother Daniel, aka Chickmunk, and my sister Kayla, aka Bougie Blonde. And if you know her, it makes a lot of sense. Were the main ones I grew up with. Then we have my brothers Vaughn, aka Mechanic Guru, and Zay, aka Gamer. And finally, my baby sis Yaz, aka Boss Lady. They all provide a different vibe to our blended family, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. Growing up, I was always seen as the pretty, thick, light skinned, let me rewind, better yet, yellow bone, as they say in the ATL, where I received unwanted and wanted attention. It was unwanted for various reasons, but also wanted because when people give you attention you don't receive at home, it feels good even when it isn't right. Now, I'm from the A, Atlanta, okay? So you can get a different mix depending on where you live. So I struggled with my identity and purpose for a while, always questioning why God put me in the life to experience the situations and feelings of my life. Yeah, I know you shouldn't question God, but when you don't have clear guidance to Him, then it makes the road to Him seem blurry. Now, my grandma, aka my best friend, went to church, and I went with her. She also had a routine reading her daily word that was not to be disturbed. And growing up, I knew that was her time, but it didn't click until I got older. Now, my stepmom was very similar. Every Sunday I spent with my family in South Carolina. I was at church with occasional choir practice, Bible studies, and program planning. They were my introduction to God and always allowed me to go on my own journey with Him, while also giving me the support with His Word as guidance. Let's just say I was warm to lukewarm to absent to lukewarm again. It was a whole cycle, to the point that I can't deny how wonderful He is and what He has and continues to do in my life. Now that y'all have a brief, kind of long listen to me, let's get into why I started God and I Plus Life. One night, I went to bed after working the second shift, and God started giving me a message and told me that it shall be done. Now, He had started giving me many signs prior to this that I acknowledged but didn't really apply. Well, let me tell you now that if you don't listen, He will give you many signs. Then get quiet before He yells at you. And baby, when He yells, you're not going to be able to ignore it. At that point, I started taking small steps. He kept sending me more confirmations through people, songs, and social media when I did let him know. Finally, I decided to stop resisting and just have faith while also giving my experience on my journey connecting with God as an adult while navigating the daily challenges of life. Now, I am not perfect, but I know that I can be better. So join me on this journey and never be afraid of the journey. Embrace it. Allow the blessings to reign higher than the trials. Much growth and peace, love bugs.